Center of a scandal affecting thousands of hurricane and storm insurance claims. Our David Hammer investigation, Insured to Lose, exposed a secret recording of the firm's founding partner explaining what happened. Well, tonight David talks with a former employee at the law firm who shared the audio with us after she questioned the law firm's actions.
In March, the state Supreme Court suspended McClenny, Moseley Associates managing partner in Louisiana. Trust accounts holding MMA clients' insurance proceeds were frozen, and all of MMA's Louisiana licensed attorneys resigned with thousands of storm damage cases hanging in the balance. That's when the Houston law firm's founding partner, Zach Moseley, came to New Orleans to reassure his staff.
All of y'all stay, no one's losing their job. We're kind of in a hole right now, but we're going to build our way out of it. And it's not even that big of a hole, if I'm being honest. I got a great plan moving forward, and I hope that y'all are a part of it for the years to come.
We got a secret recording of that meeting from a paralegal who worked for MMA at the time. She spoke to us on condition of anonymity and said Moseley kept trying to blame Louisiana and its legal community for MMA's problems.
Because they're so successful and they're so new, and because they're young attorneys, they're being targeted.
Moseley said he had a plan to keep the money flowing so everyone would get raises.
He says that he can see this, it's a problem right now, but it's just a little hiccup. And he has, plans and that we're all going to be okay.
How were they going to operate without any license?
So they kept telling us, and I mean drilling us into our brains that we're going to get co-counsel.
Moseley said he was negotiating with another Texas attorney, Michael Watts, to take over MMA's cases. He said Watts would hire Iberville Parish District Attorney Tony Clayton to, quote, be the face of our cases, but let MMA keep handling the legal work in the background.
We will still be operating as a litigation firm. It's just when we submit documents, we won't be submitting them to like Pacer. We'll be submitting them to Watts, and then his team will file them.
Watts said that deal never happened, and in fact, he said he never even approached Clayton about joining the team. But in April, we learned that Moseley then tried to strike a similar deal to share fees with a big Louisiana law firm, Laborde Earls. Court records show MMA clients received notices on Laborde Earls' letterhead saying the Louisiana firm was taking over MMA's cases, except one problem. We were there in Lake Charles Federal Court when Laborde Earls' lead partner, Digger Earls, testified that his firm never had an agreement with MMA and never sent the letters either.
We did distribute those with the understanding that he did have an agreement with Zach Moseley.
So you distributed letters on Laborde Earls' letterhead to clients saying that you can sign up with us?
Yes.
But it was not Laborde Earls sending it, it was MMA.
It was MMA. Absolutely.
This former MMA employee said she raised concerns in the MMA offices about whether their actions were legal or ethical, especially after seeing our three-part series earlier this month.
It made me sick to my stomach.
She said she was especially upset about how the firm was treating clients, many of whom had never been able to speak to an actual lawyer.
I've never seen one of our attorneys on the phone with a client, even discussing a conversation that they had with a client.
And I'm going to try to make sure that I can limit as many people to walk through that door as possible, because they're going to be mad, they're going to be angry, they're going to be unreasonable.
Those clients would be angry because their insurance funds were frozen in a Texas bank, and for that, Moseley blamed federal judge James Kane.
So, Judge Kane, don't like him, don't tell him I said that. This was a strategic plan. He's like, the way I get all of these clients out of MMA's technical control is I freeze up their trust account.
And his promises that nobody at MMA would lose their job?
I was let go, and
And any severance?
No severance, 92 employees gone on Friday. No severance. I asked about that. We don't have money for that, is what I was told.
We continue to seek comment from Moseley and MMA, but they and their attorneys still decline to comment. David Hammer, Eyewitness News.
Now, MMA still has paralegals and support staff working at its office in downtown New Orleans. Lawyers opposing MMA tell us FBI agents went to some of the hearings in federal court.